Good morning, good afternoon, good night, everybody. I'm not gonna lie, I was pushing myself to the breaking point these last 2 months. Between all the traveling and the vlogging and the spookiness, I have not given myself a break up until now. I'm good now, I'm feeling rejuvenated, especially right before I go back to Disneyland, which I'm gonna talk about later because my last trip didn't really go as well as I wanted it to, but you guys would have not seen that because it was all behind the scenes. I'll get to it, but first, I just wanted to update you about my apartment, my car, and all the weird hate that I get from it, and I want to see how busy Halloween Horror Nights is now. It's almost been 2 weeks since the opening of the awesome spooky event here in Orlando, Florida, so we're gonna meet up with some friends tonight and just catch the vibes. I think they're texting me right now, actually. I've been really enjoying my apartment. I haven't felt that lonely. I don't know if it's just because I've been doing so much or the fact that I have so many good friends where if I want to do something at any point of time in the day, someone is usually free. We bought a TV. It was only $130, got it from Best Buy during a sale. My next endeavor will be cleaning my room / making it all fun and decorated. You guys will be able to help me decorate my room in an upcoming live stream, so stay tuned for that. But seriously, it feels good having my own place. And if there is a mess or if there's dirty dishes, I can only blame myself. Now, there are some downsides to living alone, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later in the video. But let me know down below, what was your first time living alone experience like? Was it good, bad, somewhere in the middle? I'm still working out the kinks when it comes to live streaming. I'm gonna just need a full stream deck, aka get a full computer, maybe get a desk in the corner right here. People have super chatted me during the live streams. Your names will appear on this wall once I get a whiteboard. After this next trip to LA, I really hope I can lock down and really make this a consistent thing, to say the least. Also, that's Ludwig. I love watching him, he's great. I'm really excited for Disneyland, even though we've gone twice already, which by the way, I am going with Krista. We are gonna be dressing up. She planned the costume and everything. It's gonna be a fun time. Look at my beautiful car. I am so happy with my purchase. It's so strange not having keys to a car. Like, I love it. Like, that is just so cool to me still. And just the car auto turning on. Look at these lights, bro. I love driving at nighttime. 42%, I think we'll be able to get to Universal. I'm curious how much battery we use. It'll tell me through the navigation tool, but I want to be surprised. Yeah, I originally wasn't going to vlog tonight because this is just like a casual hangout with my friends. But I wanted you guys to know what's going on in my life because I've just been going. There's a bug in here. One thing I don't like about Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights is that the FOMO is real. It starts freaking Wednesday. All my friends are there tonight. The issue is a lot of my friends somehow live closer to Universal, so for them, they get out of their house, it's a 5 to 10 minute drive. For me, it's anywhere from a 25 to 30 minute drive, and then I have to get home, and I'm leaving at 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna be back home until at least 1, maybe 2 a.m. But it's okay. It's worth it, especially because I'm leaving for LA for 3 nights, 4 days, and then I'm basically going straight into a Disney cruise, Halloween on the high seas. So if I have free time, I gotta make sure I spend it with my friends. Or sleep. Or drink Mountain Dew, because I love Mountain Dew. Speaking of love, some people hate the Tesla. It's not really directed towards me, but anytime I post videos talking about my Tesla, granted, I'm talking about how they're broken, so maybe it's a little rage baiting. Not on purpose, of course. So many people who don't even subscribe to me just come in and love just talking crap against Tesla. My only statement about all of that, which I did say when I first bought my car, is that I just wanted a Tesla. I was very familiar with the car because some of my friends already have it. It's awesome, man. I got a Tesla charger right across the street. Personally, it was the right choice for me. But as some of the nicer people have said in the comments, it's not meant for everyone. And that's okay. We're all allowed to have different cars. But I do need to make it evident that I don't care about the mean comments people have been making about Tesla. I think it's actually really funny. And again, I haven't been able to really talk about any of this because of how many videos we've been posting, so that's another update. I'll see you at Universal. It's 10:04. Let's see how long it takes to get there. Made it to Universal with 37% battery left. Not too bad. Before 10:30. It's so cool how it locks itself. Listen, I get some people don't like electric and all that jazz, but this is dope for me. Perfect. I need to assign those cards that I got so I don't have to rely just on my phone, because if my phone dies, I'm screwed. One of the best things about HHN is the fact that it stays open until 2 a.m. every single night. So the fact that I'm getting here at 10:30 and people are still walking into the park is a pretty cool feeling. That's why I fell in love with this event when I was coming here for the college program in 2019, because I would usually get off around 11 or even 12, and at that point you still have an hour, maybe an hour and 30. I don't want to stay here until 2 a.m., but I usually always end up staying until 2 a.m. I want to get some sleep though. I have to not exert myself too hard because I'm trying to rest before LA again. I wouldn't recommend wearing flip-flops. I kind of was in a rush to leave the house. I forgot that I was wearing them. It's kind of crazy. Like, people can step on my toes. The one bad thing about posting so much is that it's hard to reflect on it the next couple of days. So Halloween Horror Nights Premium Nights, totally worth it. I'm so glad I went to that event. It made the first night and even tonight so less stressful, because I'm like, I've seen it all and I've tried a lot of the things that I wanted to do on and off camera, including food. I feel like if they bring it back next year, it'll be really successful, because I had a ton of people come up to me and say, man, I had FOMO, I wish I bought the tickets. All the YouTubers were like raving about it. We're back like we never left. I just remembered I barely scratched the surface of food and wine. We went for like 3 hours, got 2, maybe 3 booths, and had the dip for Halloween Horror Nights. And then another vlog that I've been meaning to talk about, my Laurent video, R.I.P. my grandpa. I went out to Montreal to be at his funeral, but the day before I went to a random theme park owned by Six Flags in Montreal called Laurent. It's on an island, and that video hit the algorithm because it's up to like 64,000 views, which is obviously really exciting as a content creator because it's reaching new audiences. I love that people are still commenting on the video even today. A lot of people agreed with my take. It's not meant to like plan a vacation around, but it's all Montreal Gots and they're happy with it. It's kind of encouraging me to go to more international theme parks that are less known. If anyone has any recommendations, let me know down below. And before we get into Halloween Horror Nights, the last thing I wanted to talk about is Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood. I was getting mixed responses on the length of the vlog. Some people are like, yo, Jojo, this is way too long. I can't watch all of this. And other people are like, I love that it's almost movie length version of a vlog. I'd say this in the comments. Sometimes I post short videos. Sometimes I post long videos. It just depends on the vibes at the end of the day. I'm gonna try moving forward to keep the vlogs around 40 to 50 minutes. I feel like that's the sweet spot where the retention stays high. If you didn't know, YouTube bases its algorithm off of views, obviously, but also retention. So if people watch the whole thing, YouTube's like, oh, people are enjoying this, let's push it out to more people. Or at least that's how I think it works. I'm not sure. If you like the long vlogs, any feedback is a good feedback. This is our pre-trip vlog, so it's just nice catching up with all of you. Out of all the houses, Insidious, both on the west and east coast, are cooking. This one is the spookiest, but which one is spookier? Hollywood or here? I might have to go with Insidious over in Hollywood, just because there's a lot more dark spaces where I can't see. And personally, if I can't see, that's when I get quiet. Not quiet, scared. But speaking about a quiet place, the first room in this house in Orlando is pitch black, and that's when I get spooked the most. I was really scared on this. Okay, enough yapping. Let's go find our friends. We had a good time in Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood with Tay. If you haven't, go check out that vlog. Now I know what you're thinking. My priority should be find your friends. Nah, my priority is getting a Lacto. It's my favorite drink they offer at Halloween Horror Nights. And look, no line at the bar. Definitely doesn't feel as congested as the first night. The lines are still pretty long. A quiet place at a 50-minute wait. But there's definitely less people. More in the lines, less just walking the streets. Honestly, the best thing I've had so far comes at no surprise, the twisted tater, but with all the seasoning, it was so yummy. There's a decent line. I'm excited to eat something tonight. One of the coolest spots to be during Halloween Horror Nights is this street. So creepy and dark and red, but it's not overstimulating with scare actors. Oh, I like that guy. It's the witch doctor. Oh, that girl, not looking too good right now. I was told that my friends are by Fast and Furious, the best ride in the whole world. I don't see them though. How you doing, brother?
New friends.
No, you're an old friend.
Oh.
Don't steal the slogan, brother.
Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Memories over money, am I right?
Memories over money.
Oh gosh, you're in the merch. Jeez.
Halloween lot tonight.
G's going hard. Hey,
Money.shop.
do you miss me?
What?
I'm just gonna cut to the chase.
What do you mean by that?
Do you miss me, brother? It's been over a month now since we went different paths, you know? We went our own ways.
I know. You know what I forgot to do today?
What?
Pay my electric. You know why? Because you used to do that.
I did used to do that, that's true.
I didn't know I had to start doing that now.
Yeah, man. That's what happens when you live alone.
You start making your own responsibilities, your own things. But you know what? It's for the better.
I feel like it's forcing us to be a little more mature, you know, grow up.
It's a growing season.
Yeah.
I now feel like as you all have seen on my main channel, I've been posting more. I've been working again.
Yeah, apparently he starts vlogging the minute he moves out. Favorite house? Listen, bro, I've been traveling. I gotta catch up. I haven't talked to you.
I like coming to Halloween Horror Nights and doing nothing.
What?
That's right. I like coming here and eating pizza fries. I'm not a house guy.
Bro, you were supposed to wait for me.
For what?
You ate 2 whole pizza fries by yourself? You couldn't save me at least a little bit?
I'm a growing boy.
2
What do you mean?
full
It's both
pizza
seasons.
fries? That's crazy.
That's it.
Other than doing nothing, favorite house?
I'd have to say the one we did in LA last year, Monstros.
Okay, yeah, the Monstros one, that's good, but
It's scary.
it is spooky, but
I like it.
I'm talking about this season, right now.
But it's here. They have it here.
Yeah, I don't think it's that spooky this year.
Whichever one has the mummy strippers. That one's a good one.
Slaughter Cinema 2.
I like that one.
That's a great one. That's a great one. Hi, friend.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Pretty good, Jojo. Happy to see you here.
Good to see you as well. How's life been? How's Horror Night been for you?
It's good. I feel like I was gonna see you more this year than I have. But...
Hey man, I've been busy, but I'm trying to make up for it. Hanging out with you tonight.
Okay, have you picked your favorite house yet?
No. But I'll get back to it. I gotta think about it. Have you picked your favorite house? Reverse Uno.
Okay, like I was saying, I was thinking it was gonna be Insidious. But whatever like the candy house was or whatever, that honestly I had more fun in that house than any of them.
Oh, you mean the one right over here?
Quite literally.
Dr. Twosomes?
Yeah.
Wow.
For me, I don't know. There was like buttons and things you could press in there. It was really interactive.
What's so funny, Jeez?
Who is Dr. Toothsome?
That's the name of it. My lighting. Is that my alcohol? Oh no, my lacto.
Party foul.
Lindy's here too.
Hi.
Oh man.
Dr. Twosomes.
It's called Major Sweets Candy Factory.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm off then.
Hey,
Dr.
man,
Toothsome.
it's okay.
Isn't that the place, the milkshake place?
I think so.
Oh, yeah,
Toothsome.
Toothsome.
Did you say Toothsome?
No, not Toothsome.
I thought Toothsome was that
Toothsome.
dragon from...
It is. That's Toothless.
Well, why don't we... Toothless?
It's Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium.
Toothless is the
Right?
thing that...
I think so, yeah, that's the milkshake place.
Fall out when you're a little kid. That's what visits you at night. Toothless.
No, that's a Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy. No, that's from
That's the
Disney.
Tooth Fairy.
That's the guy. That's
The fake
Dwayne. That's
Tooth Fairy.
Dwayne. That's The Rock, right?
The Rock?
He plays the Tooth.
The Tooth
Yeah.
Wait.
The
The
most
game
legend.
plan. Is that what it's called? The game plan?
Yes.
That's
Oh, that was a good movie.
That's his
the
best
game
movie,
plan.
probably.
Speaking of game plan, fantasy football. I'm coming for all you guys.
I didn't join it.
Jojo, honestly, what a
okay, you would've
letdown.
lost.
You were in the group message. You should have been playing with
I'm sorry, there was no reward.
All you had to do. What are you talking
There is a
about?
reward.
I'm about to win big in this thing.
What do you win if you win?
Couldn't care
What do
less.
you win if you win? Tell me right now.
Other than bragging rights.
Bragging rights aren't good enough for me.
Okay, you have to talk to Jason because he's got the whole thing set up.
It's a surprise. I can't tell the button.
That's horrible. That's why I didn't join.
I had to look at. Did you want to see the cameo I got? I got Coach Bolton.
What? The
for
only thing
fantasy
that's
team.
important to you is the prize.
Okay, but not
having
the
fun with your
camaraderie,
friends?
the friendships.
The cameo would have been better if it had been The Rock from the gameplay. What the? You talking about?
Yes, I would have liked to see The Rock. You said you were related to him. You had his tattoo and everything.
You're not related to. What are you talking about? Related to The Rock?
Yeah, he was saying how he was related to him on TikTok. He said it all. There's proof.
I bet you
We are somewhere.
And you're also related to Derek Jeter, right?
That's true. He's my brother.
That's true.
Whoa. You're getting her to lie for you? That's crazy.
I'm not lying.
That's a truthful statement.
This is the part where we all say celebrities that we're related to just because we feel like it.
Who are you related to?
Robert Downey Jr. That was the first one.
Playboy, philanthropist, something else.
Something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Get the billionaire part.
Nailed that line for sure, does it?
I'm related to...
He said, I lost something once.
I don't know. Who's that one guy that looks really good in all the movies?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler is crazy.
Glenn
Anyway.
Powell.
I'm related to Aladdin.
Can you say that on camera?
Yeah? Like,
Yeah.
anyway. So are we actually doing nothing for the rest of the night?
No,
We might get another drink.
We're talking about doing the show. Have you done the show yet?
I've done it. I actually like it more this year. One of my favorite views of Halloween Horror Nights. Are you getting an espresso martini? So get another one. Oh, watch out. You're up next. Lindy, what are you getting?
I'm getting a shot of tequila.
Wait,
Whoa! I told you.
What are you getting, JoJo?
what are you getting?
I just asked you. I just got espresso martini.
What you got there?
Water.
Water? After all of that talk? Whoa, what you get?
I got a Long Island
Okay.
and some water because I'm getting a little dehydrated.
Nice. That totally looks like water. What you get? Oh,
A dirty shirt.
I haven't even introduced you. What's your name?
I'm Joelle.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up, brother?
What you get?
This is a vodka cran.
Nice. Bye, friends. Have fun. They're going into Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. Now we're...
Getting twisted taters.
Yes, ma'am. Twisted Tater. I'm so excited. Last time I got it for free, but hey, I'll still buy it. A lot of different options. I don't know which one I'm gonna get. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I asked for extra seasoning. I can smell it already. You can smell that, right? Lindy tried it. She said it was too
It was
salty.
ridiculously salty.
Just how I like it.
Crazy.
It's actually a party in my mouth right now. I'm so happy I made it out tonight just for this. I'm glad we skipped the show.
I am too.
For us
much.
personally, it's very loud. They used a lot of pyro, so by the end of it, I feel like I'm sweating and it's
Especially in
hot.
that crowd, like it's so hot.
Yeah, not the vibe for me personally. But, yeah, we're just hanging out. We might be going home after this. Banana. I love how he's so cute. How was the show?
It was awesome. It was probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life, to be honest.
How was the show, pals?
We've seen it before, but it was very good. I think, honestly, I enjoyed it more this time, but I was enjoying you enjoying it.
It was cool. Because they kept every time before something big came to be like, this is the crazy part.
Oh, you never seen it?
No.
Ah, shoot, I would have gone in there. I didn't know you didn't see it. That would have been good content. My bad, brother.
No, that's all right. You got to pee or something? What's going on?
Yeah, I actually do have to pee. I'll be right back.
Like a-
It's kind of funny how things work sometimes. I haven't done anything. I literally just showed up to Halloween Horror Nights and did no mazes. And I think we're getting ready to go home. All my friends left. But Monstros is at a 5-minute wait. I feel bad if I came here and didn't do anything. I really want to see if it's a 5-minute wait. 5-minute wait usually means walk on. I've missed being in Orlando, and this is probably the last time I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights for the next 2 weeks. So I'm not gonna force my agenda on anyone else. If they want to go, they can go. But personally, I gotta do at least one house. This is one of those times I wish I could record the houses because going in by myself is kind of spooky. Yeah, nobody's here. We're walking right up. But actually, we might have to wait a second because they've had this film crew filming the whole night. I think it's for like a podcast. I'm so jealous of them. They have a full-on studio equipment camera of a backlight filming them as they go in. That's the crew over there. They're going through each house. It's promotional material. I'll see you after. So, that house actually scared me round 2. I'm glad I went on it. I got scared 3 times, and they did something that normally Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood does, where the scare happens and then people usually just retreat, right? But this time around, they did the scare, and then the freaking big head stayed there and scared me again. Like, I saw it happen in front of me, so I thought I was safe. Only for the scare actor to come out and just spook me again. So, I'm glad I went on it. I got scared. Solid, quick night at Halloween Horror Nights. At 1:34, we're leaving, which is great. Not 2. Can always be happy about that. Thank you for visiting Universal Orlando Resort. My only issue with Universal Orlando Resort right now is the fact that they turn off 50% of the moving walkways when you're leaving, which is the most important time because we've been walking all day. I will say I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I have not been to the gym in about a month due to all this travel. And I wanted to work out tonight, but I chose my friends, which is important. Choosing your mental health when you're friends always comes first, I feel like. The gym's always gonna be there. My goal is after the cruise, I get on like a strict diet and workout routine. I know some of you in the past have been like, Jojo, you should vlog working out. I don't know if I want to, just because that is like my sacred space, but I could definitely upload some workout routines on Patreon, or maybe I vlog it. I don't know. It's a new day. I'm focused on packing and just relaxing a little bit before my big trip. D23 weekend was so much fun, but if you watched the vlogs or saw me in person, I was grinding. I love the Walt Disney World Company, and it was a big weekend for Walt Disney World specifically. So I wanted to put my best foot forward and make the best content, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, but it definitely made me super duper tired. So last week, when I thought I could go back to LA and bring that same amount of energy, I was sadly mistaken, and it actually was probably one of the worst trips I've had to Disneyland. Strictly because, one, that heat wave was no joke. Like, it was bad. It was hot. I've never experienced anything like that before. And this is coming from someone who lives in Orlando, Florida. 2, I was by myself. 3, I was still tired from the previous trip to my grandpa's funeral. My head was not in the game. And it kind of led me down a little depressy episode, you know, depression. I've struggled with it in the past, and it got really bad. Thankfully, I had my good friend Taya to like hang out with me and honestly pull me out of my hotel room. I've never spent so much time inside. I had a full 8 hours to go to Disneyland and vlog, and I chose not to because I was just really sad. I was overwhelmed, anxiety through the roof, and my videos weren't doing the best out there, and I've learned not to let that control my mood. But because I was already tired and sad about my grandpa and just sad about personal stuff in my own life, it all came to fruition at the same time. A lot of bad things happen in everyone's lives, and for me, I can handle stress, animosity pretty well, but it all happened at the same time, and I was alone on the West Coast. So it was pretty rough, and I enjoyed going to Oogie Boogie Bash. I still had a good time. That vlog you watched was genuine, but the next day, I had no motivation to do anything by myself. I had no motivation to go out into the heat. I was sad. It was rough, and I haven't gotten that down on myself for a couple of years, and that's what I'm talking about today, just to let everyone know that you might see this happy-go-lucky guy, but I am a human being, and things happen to us too. I just want to let you guys know it's okay to not be okay, and the sooner you acknowledge that you aren't okay, the sooner you can make yourself feel better. Fortunately, I have some great people in my life. I was able to talk to them about it and be like, hey, like, I'm not okay. Even when I came home for Halloween, I almost didn't go to the event because I just wanted to lie in bed. But I had some great people be like, nah, bro, let's go. Let's have a good time. And we did have a good time. So down below, I'll leave some links to help if you are going through mental issues or even a mental crisis, you can call 911 if you're feeling that in this exact moment. But talking about it definitely helps me. I never try to make my YouTube channel about mental health, but when I have the opportunities to kind of talk off of real life experience, why not? I'm happy to say though, I'm really getting out of that period. One of the biggest motivations to be happy is because of you guys. I'm happy when I'm vlogging. It's just when I get tired. When one thing stresses you out, everything stresses you out, you feel me? And then on top of that, I haven't been able to live in my apartment for more than a month yet. I missed my friends at home. So this trip that is coming up, I literally almost canceled because I did not have a good time in Disneyland by myself. I did, but I didn't. But I'm going with Krista. I'm not gonna be alone. We're gonna try to treat this as a Disneyland vacation. It's gonna be super chill. The mindset is to relax. Like, I wanna go into a pool. I never have the time to just sit around and enjoy the beautiful weather. Granted, the weather was not beautiful. I checked the weather. It's not gonna be as hot this time around. It's gonna be a good time. But depression is no joke. If you are feeling sad, definitely reach out for help. I think the craziest thing about depression is that sometimes it just happens and there's no rhyme or reason to it. And that's how I felt. And honestly, I got even more upset, more anxiety, more stressed because I was trying to figure out why I was sad. I've never had a depressive episode while I've been away, you know? And it sucked because I was sitting there going like, dang, I'm wasting valuable time. I could be vlogging, I could be hanging out with friends, I could be making a better effort, which is my decision. So it's my fault. And then the next day I'd wake up and I felt worse about myself because I didn't do anything, even though you have to be easy on yourself. You have to give yourself grace. And I wasn't doing that for me. Now, when I got home after Hollowscream, I was. It's now the next day, basically 24 hours or less before I get onto my flight to LA. And I don't know if there's a certain term for this, but I just call it travel anxiety. Basically, right before I'm about to fly, I always like to just relax and stay at home, play video games, eat snacks, rot a little bit. But I got a text from my friend. He's like, yo, bro, I have a media event for Legoland, come through. And I was like, I'm not gonna go. And then I woke up this morning and I was sitting around and I was looking at my unpacked bags and I'm like, I'm gonna go. So I'm in my car right now, charging my Tessie. It's at 71%, 6 minutes left. It's about an hour and 9-minute drive. That's gonna be a whole different vlog. But yeah, this pre-travel vlog is crazy. I just keep putting off packing. You know, maybe if I just packed in the beginning, like when I first started vlogging 48 hours ago, I wouldn't be that stressed right now. So I gotta work on it. This is actually a great example of what happened in Anaheim. I was tired and I didn't want to vlog, so I decided not to. And 24 hours later, I regretted not doing it. And now that I actually have energy and I feel in a better spot, I'm like, no, Jojo, I know you. If you don't go to Legoland, you're gonna regret it. So that's why we're going 24 hours before we go back to California. Well, everyone, I'm glad I made the drive to Legoland. We're in the parking lot right now. I'm about to start vlogging on my main camera, but this was such a fun drive. Literally still have like 60-something% battery. I did the self-driving autopilot during heavy traffic, so instead of having to like constantly gas, brake, I just let my car do it. It was awesome. Awesome experience. I love my car. I'm so happy about it. Like literally, such a good decision for me, personally at least. Another good decision for me was going to Legoland. I had such a blast. If you haven't already, check out that vlog. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I don't tend to get too personal about my mental health, but I think it was important to just reconnect with you guys and let you know where I was and where I am now. I am very excited for Disneyland. I'm leaving in less than a few hours, so if you haven't subscribed, and I think it's gonna be a good time. I have a good feeling about this. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, share, ring that bell. And if you do appreciate me talking about mental health and being a little more vulnerable and open, Let me know down below. It helps me. Sometimes it's hard to put myself out there, but I know some of you guys appreciate it. And if I can help one person on this channel, it's worth it, you know? But okay, I gotta go to bed and pack. Bye.